And now, our feature presentation.
Gobble gobble, y'all. It's a filler video.
Filler? You haven't posted in 8 months. Wait, no!
So I'm in the process of making I'm 19 now, and it's extremely stressful because it's just as ambitious as some of my videos, especially the one with the same name. I was gonna make this as a segment for that, but I thought that this and another commentary video should stand on their own. I realize I can just multitask with videos since I'm not editing the big project just as much. I say that I should just get back into the swing of things and be more productive instead of sitting on my phone and watching Dexter. And yes, the rumors are true. I'm dressed the 3 stages of blue. Kind of like that one song. What's it called? I'm Red by Eiffel Tower!
Red.
Or what a lot of you Gen Zers think is called, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. But what I'm here to talk about is YouTubers and what I've observed over the past year or so. A lot of you might think this is about slop channels, and no, it's not. Yet. It is going to take a lot of time and research because not only do I have to look into the ethics of their journalism, but to elaborate on what H-Bomber Guy was talking about in regards to them honing their time into one dramatic tweet when the whole story was just a few searches away or just blind faith. Plus, I need to out-research all the video essays on slop channels already, so I've... What, this guy learned to speak yesterday? Yeah, Eiffel Tower. That's how you spell it. That's how you spell Eiffel Tower. That's how you spell Eiffel Tower. No E. No E. I think it's silent because it was never there. It was never there. It was never there. It was never there. It was what the leftist media was trying to think of. They're trying to hide from us. They're trying to hide. Move the mic out of the way. They're trying to hide something from us. They're trying to hide that it was never called Eiffel Tower. It's called Eiffel Tower with an I, no EI. I'm not triggered at all. This is not triggering. You're triggered. Buy my penis enlargement pill. I gotta make something worth watching, and I need to like add some flair and flavor to make it more like watchable and rewatchable. So it's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take a lot of time. But commentary is something I've always wanted to do ever since I started watching Pyro because I think it's something that I could personally thrive off of. Because I yap so goddamn much, and I already make fun of everything I see unless the situation doesn't call for it. I filmed a video of a poor man's talk show a year before those 2 videos were even made, and even though I was so close in editing, I hit a major burnout. Commentary was a genre that peaked in 2016 and has been riding the wave for nearly 10 years. That's crazy to think about. It's Everyday Bro was 7 years ago, and you couldn't escape the mountain of videos on why an okay immature song was so bad, resulting in Jake Paul getting more attention than he deserved to the point where he got to fight Mike Tyson, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? Making ginger ale cranberry. That's what we're doing. Cranberry. I wasn't even looking at the camera.
Are you disappointed in me?
And don't get me started on Logan Paul in an alien hat in complete horror, laughing at a dead man, posting about it, and then apologizing for it, which led him to making a Lunchables knockoff with his competitor in boxing, who he also sells vitamin water with. Whoa. That wasn't off the dome at all. Why did I give it such a monumental pause? I guess I was lost in the moment. Wow. Like and subscribe for more passionate rants. Just a bit more to tag on. I remember where I kind of was when Logan made that apology video. Well, it was kind of my introduction to him, actually. I owned a Windows phone which had an app called, I think, Tube Pro. And what it basically had was a trending tab or something along the lines, and Logan's video was just sitting there, front line and there. I kept hearing my classmates at my middle school raving about the Pauls, when all I watched was basically Ryan Higa, Markiplier, and Puppet Steve. So the thought that a man called Jake Paul existed was something I could care less about. But that whole forest thing did result in one of the best reels I've ever seen in my entire life.
There's somebody knocked right there,
said Logan Wall when he visited the Lucky Landing Elimination Forest. Back in OG Fortnite, prominent Fort tuber Logan Wall landed in Lucky Landing to explore the POI. While filming a video, Wall and his squad decided to visit the Lucky Landing Elimination Forest, which had a reputation of players eliminating themselves. While exploring the forest, Wall and his squad found a knocked player. Wall decided to film his experience and even show the knocked player in his video, while him and his squad mates were making jokes and emoting near the player. Wall uploaded the video on his FortTube channel and garnered immediate backlash from the Fortnite community. Wall deleted the video and made an iconic apology, which felt disingenuous for many players. Logan Wall faced harsh repercussions for the incident, getting removed from the FortTube partner program, having his FortTube Red project being put on hold, and losing sponsorships from big brands like Durr Burger and Slurp Co. Logan was banned from visiting Lucky Landing and was told to go to Haunted Hills if he wanted to see the supernatural.
Can it event? I did kind of fib a bit. I don't exactly know what got me into commentary, but I will commit to saying that was Pyro. Maybe during the last of his Foxy profile picture days? But I don't know. I'm just a guy on the internet. Oh, I guess it's that time of the video when I explain the history of what I'm talking about. Commentary as a whole has been prevalent for hundreds of years, mainly for art pieces as a commentary on the current state of certain things. In the 20th century, it evolved into a banter you'd hear during sports, ranging from baseball to boxing. Later in the 20th century, with the release of home media, we got director's commentary, which, according to Google's innovative AI tool, started with a Laserdisc running commentary track on King Kong in 1984, but Letterboxd says it was 1987. That's when Predator came out! I think that's funny. I don't know. But now, at the turn of the century, commentary evolved again for the internet into a smorgasbord of styles, ranging from downright lazy schlock to the most funny and innovative video you'll ever see. Fiend! I love watching Kurtis Conner lose his mind over an animated movie. I love watching Drew Gooden pour his heart and research into spreading awareness about something serious while being a little silly. I loved it when Pyrocynical would do what he does now, but actually talking about new bits of info within a 12-minute rate and making me laugh so hard at 2017 brain rot humor. Now he's just...
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king.
Hi, me from the future here. He's dialing down on the slop content, and I really love it. He made an ASOT today. Thank you so much. He deadass should have titled the video, KSI Song Situation is Out of This World. And for 5 minutes, he would just sit there in silence, full of regret and despair But most importantly, finishing off by saying,
I think we'll do it again. Huh, chat?
keep in mind this is all like one take. Smorgasbord. A little kiss here, a little kiss there. I think we'll do it again, huh, chat? Also, side quest. I got that from Pyro in this video. You know how Danny Gonzalez did a song for some of his biggest videos?
I miss them.
But it was him and Rusty Cage who made me want to double down on music. Smorgasbord, a little kiss here, a little kiss there. Smorgasbord. A little kiss here, a little kiss there. Smorgasbord. Just a little joke for you. Just a little joke. If it wasn't them, it would have been Scott Kramer, Rhett and Link, Gabby Bell, or Tiny Meat Gang. Examples?
Baby, I can make you feel right. You know that I can change your world. Let me show you what it feel like to be my one and only girl.
Yes, I am a nerd, bookworm. I'm studious, from my cerebral cortex to my gluteus. Back in kindergarten, I aced my college entrance exam. Now I'm no rocket scientist, but wait, I am.
Bad bitch got feelings, she don't catch none. Red pill, blue pill, you don't take one. And I like the way she works, she don't fake none. Talk to it like boot up first, move that skirt. Throw chips at it and she make the neck work like
Crocodile of Wall Street. Got no else, just book me. Got no chain, then rock me. 'Cause from here it's 18. The octopus of Wall Street. Grab silver and gold, please. TFP ain't taxi. Then please don't send an AIM.
Always the best part when the creator makes an original song. Oh, speaking of Cody! Oh boy. Okay, I had to mentally prepare myself for the rest of this, so forgive me. I have another drink. Product placement. Just a heads up. This is going to get a little ranty. A little... Sure, a little might be an understatement once you actually see it, but like, I get ranty and it sucks. So just bear with me, please. Don't worry, it has a good reason. This is the only way I'm able to voice this and get it out of my system. So I can move on and stop thinking about this altogether. Unless something new comes up from it. Then I will challenge it with my honor. That hurts so bad. Now, I actually got bored of Cody's content roughly a year ago. He wasn't as funny and just provided basic commentary channel stuff without much flair and flavor from what I was used to seeing from him. So that was really a bummer. So I just had to look over to see... Film Cooper! Let me see! He also makes music. But Cody Noel, that's my speed. I wasn't even looking at the fucking lens. It's the curse of the cranberry Sprite.
You've got the curse of
Sprite cranberry?
but my wit.
Ooh, it tastes like a good gingerbread house. No, it doesn't. They work off each other, and they were, and still are, hilarious together. I watched Cody's Insanely Chill podcast, and he's definitely a riot. Especially with people like Curtis and Drew. It's just the content that he made is so replaceable with another guy in his bedroom making snarky comments. Then once in a blue moon, he pulls this shit.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. I guess.
Now, I know what you're gonna say. Jer, you are literally doing that. You are not being unique. And to that I say... Nuh-uh. I made a Predator edit to Beyonce's Diva. Cody never made a Predator edit to Beyonce's Diva, bitch! Pray no one hears me. I am shouting, but pray nobody hears me. Oh my god. Admirably in hindsight, I am a bit more bitter, but at the time, it just wasn't as entertaining to me, unfortunately. And even his older stuff isn't clicking for me, which honestly, I can say the same for Kurtis. I didn't get into his stuff that much until he made the Dr. Winchester video, because he was living in the shadow of his, at the time and in my opinion, funnier friends, who surprisingly became the funniest man alive, going naked. This is my neck. This is my neck. This is my neck right here. See, I speak from this. I speak from the, not from here. I speak from here. I speak. This is my neck.
This is my neck. I speak from this.
I speak from this. I speak from this.
Going naked.
See my neck.
See my neck.
My neck could do so many wonderful things. Oh my god. Haha, diversion. I fucking diverted you. I diverted you, just like I diverted my wife. Cody is a funny guy, but content-wise, it's very bare bones, which is very unfortunate. It's like Sleepwalkers, where like 60% of it is basic movie shit. It's where like something happens. Oh no! Oh, what's going on? I don't know.
I'm taking the rap on this.
Fucking rabid dogs or something. I don't know. Just maybe there's incest. I don't know. And like 40% is the most bonkers shit you've ever seen, and it comes out of nowhere.
Element of surprise.
Okay, let's say hypothetically, I turn on Kurtis. Right now, I turn on Kurtis. He's right here. He's right here. And so Kurtis, he basically come in the video like, hey, like.
Okay, yes, I'm getting a message from an older man.
Oh, that must be my dad.
Your dad. It's your dad. I knew that.
How'd you know that?
Okay, it seems like he died in a very tragic way. It was sad when he died. I think.
Yeah, it was sad.
Did it involve balls?
What?
Like did he die in a wrecking ball accident?
No, it was cancer.
Testicular? I'm getting my money's worth with that for Shiggy.
See, he just pulls shit like that. He's right out of the gate, making jokes, cracking left, right, and center, punching me right in the balls. Testicular? He's a bit of a comedic guy. He does a thing called a stand-up, and I think Drew Gooden interviewers put it good and when they say that, like, it's pretty much just a stand-up session, which I agree with. It's just a stand-up session. So if you're gonna make like comedic stuff, make it actually entertaining, just instead of you just sitting there. So like, let's watch the button. If I was an active stand, then it would be so rewarding to see those like little sleepwalker moments when you're just watching it casually. You just start dozing off. It's really sad. And people call him like the king of commentary. And like, he is not. He is not. He has not been the king of commentary. He has never been the king of commentary. I am being really mean with this because it's always pissed me off. It's always pissed me off because I never understood it. I never got it. Like, sure, I'll watch him, but like, I never got the hype. I never understood why he was considered like the GOAT. Why he was considered like the king man of commentary. And I'm not just saying that because of what we're about to go into, but I'm saying that because it makes no fucking sense. I had said before, I got into commentary from Pyro Cynical. Pyro, in my eyes, was the king of commentary because he actually like elevated and made it a lot more funny. Even when like he was face camless, he was still funnier than Leafy. He was still actually like less despisable, and he just added all these like these little in jokes and like these weird images that would not match with the text, which I'll just show on an example. Like, I'll just show an example right here.
I just hate that hashtag ad is a legal requirement.
Now, I don't blame James. He's just a guy looking for some cash. We all looking for that bread, that cheddar, that V-Buck.
So people with epilepsy have recurring and unpredictable seizures.
Who I do blame for this is Kylie Jenner, the one and only self-made Billy. She put self-made and people believed it. You people are so dumb.
Hey guys, so I am going to show you how I get ready on tour. The multivitamin is designed for body wellness for women, and they are vegan, and also the two of them have been working great together for me. If you guys would like to give them a try yourself, swipe up because they are delicious.
Hey guys, just to let you know, I take these vitamins every day. Oh, the script won't load. They're really good. I take them a lot. You're only meant to take one a day. I take like 9. Yeah. Oh no, there's only 2 left. Oh no, and they're all over the floor now. Use code BEATKIDS for 10%. What if I took them all at once? Will I like super level up or just die instantly? Again, if millionaires and billionaires want to make more money, power to them. You could give me some though.
Like, just imagine. I'll say this right now. He is so underrated for no reason. He was so underrated. I felt like I was actually genuinely happy when I got to see him in a Nerd City video, but it's just so frustrating that he was left out of the entire conversation when it comes to commentary. He's always been left out of the conversation, even though he has made me laugh harder than Cody ever has. Probably because, like, you know, humor's subjective. And I know that Cody is for like it was more like a grown-up kind of thing, and Pyrocynical is a bit more childish. I get that. But I also really enjoyed Drew. I also enjoyed Danny. Kurtis not that much because it was kind of the same scenario. It was he had flavor, he had great green screen sketches. Going back to him now, they are great. They are wonderful. They are funny. They make me haha. They make me do a little chuckle. But the same saying goes, there was not like enough. I don't know why my brain just never clicked with it. My brain just clicked with these guys and they didn't click with them. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I will say this. Biases from me aside, Cody was falling off. He was falling off. You can tell by the thumbnails because he chose to do the critical thing and just having them be automated from YouTube's 3 chosen thumbnails throughout the course of the video. I don't want to go on about that. It's just so sad. I fucking hate that people do that. Okay, back on track. We're about to save the video. It's not gonna just be a gigantic rant about how much I just hate why people put him in such high regard. Don't worry. After I stopped watching him, some things happened. He apparently, in a matter of fact, groomed a 17-year-old Tana Mongeau when he was 25. In the words of Jim Old Fallon, yeah, gross. I looked up to you. I didn't. I looked up to your friends. Your funnier friends. My thoughts are the same as a lot of his former fans. The amount of betrayal and knowing that he did that and didn't own up to it, even though he's in the commentary space, which has a track record of making fun of dudes like that. Like, that's fucking wild, honestly. Like, commentary is supposed to be from people criticizing people for doing weirdo shit. So to be that weirdo, just projecting, is just a slap in the face and just a loss of credibility. So forgive me for going really hard on him now. I would have gone hard on because I had the same opinion for years, but now it's just more ramped up because he did that, and he just did the frat boy thing. It was like, I did. I'm sorry. Let me do a DJ set. You know how I said that, like, I'm not gonna have this whole thing be a rant? I was meaning that about Cody. That was completely off script. I don't know what happened. I just lost it. Something that pisses me off, besides finding out that one of YouTube's good boys fucked up severely and decided to joke about it instead of being an adult and saying that he's not the guy anymore and saying that he's sorry. McClung, hopefully I'm saying that right, was the first commentary channel, I believe, to cover it. Until D'Angelo Wallace covers it, and then, oh, thank you, D'Angelo, for being the first to bring awareness. I'm being petty. Obviously, it's an issue that should be addressed from bigger channels, especially commentary channels who stemmed from copying him. Danny and Drew specifically.
People think I copy Danny's videos. People think I copy Drew's videos. Why can't you get we don't copy each other's videos? We copy Cody Ko's.
Like, I get it. Lewis is roughly unknown in the commentary space, but he at least has less of a lazy presentation. Sorry, Cuz. He's also dressed suave and very nice. He deserves attention. And he's talking about issues that most people aren't talking about half the time. Just like Cooper. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty notable thing.
And now, a reenactment.
Welcome, members of the audience!
We have the same stylist.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna fill this. You know, rubber straws are better. Rubber straws are just better. Fuck out of here with the paper ones. But speaking of both him and D'Angelo, they both made a video on the same topic that are in complete contrast of one another. Where they made a video about Chappell Roan having extremely valid opinions and standards for who should run the country, while saying that she is completely against the guy who unfortunately won. During D'Angelo's second channel video, yes, he has a slop channel, and you can't refute that because it is commentary slop content, Mr. Wallace. I honestly was just putting my head in my hands and saying,
Jesus Christ.
And clicking off because he just downright misunderstood the whole thing and acted like she was a criminal for caring about people getting bombed out of the country and wishing Kamala wasn't funding Israel, guys. This little part is what made me want to talk about this in the first place. After watching a video from Katrina Elizabeth criticizing D'Angelo on him misinterpreting what Chappell even said and honing in on tweets, while also saying that she should not be free to voice her own opinion and being like, I'm not trying to tell her what to do, but I swear to God, if you don't hire a PR team, your music career is gonna go bye.
Mrs. Roan.
Deadass was implying that and hasn't apologized for it. What the hell? Lewis talked about the backlash in defense of her because he believes what I believe, that she has every right to have her own opinion and not endorse a candidate. Hell, I'll just let him explain it.
Chappell Roan is gone on record and done actual charity fundraising for people in Gaza, for instance, or how she repeatedly fights for trans rights and for trans people and for queer people altogether. She is a voice of reason when it comes to those things. Not just a voice of reason, but somebody who takes action. And because she won't take a stance that makes her not queer, not gay, not good enough for you, how does that make any sense? How ew, that disgusts me. This is why people don't like political parties. I thought that was something we all literally just agreed on, is that political parties as a whole are kind of gross. They're kind of bad. They're corrupt. They're full of just a bunch of really rich people who want to make more money, right? When has a billionaire or a millionaire ever had bad interests for the public? That would, oh man, if I had $1 for every time that happened, maybe I'd be rich by now, like really filthy rich. And her not wanting to support those dumb, smackingly rich people who don't really care for the smaller people on average, she doesn't want to endorse those people. And that's incorrect. Why? Because you want your candidate to win? Duh. Of course you want your candidate to win. That's your job to go vote and convince people to do so. Not hers as a singer-songwriter. Guys. And she, oh my God, that's the thing though. She does so much good for the people whom she cares about. For trans people. For the people who are affected by a gen right now. Bleeping that out, but you know what I said. She's doing the thing. She's doing the things. And it's not enough for you.
Now, you may be wondering, hey, you didn't show D'Angelo's response. Why is that? And, you know, fair point. But let's see what his response was to the same TikTok regarding the interview.
This is just like PR 101.
D'Angelo?
She could hire almost anybody and they could have gotten her out of this situation.
Okay, I get it. This is taken out of context. But to say that she needs to hire someone to take care of this situation on her own opinion is really disgusting, actually. God forbid she have her own opinion, and he also didn't play the entire TikTok.
Because as you're going to see, this didn't quite make things better.
No, I'm not.
Just skip some minute and a half. I'd do the same if I didn't want to have my
He
credibility.
cherry-picked her TikTok to fit his own argument, so I'm allowed to as well, if what I did is considered cherry-picking. The Beta D'Angelo, who didn't play the whole TikTok, but the Chad Lewis, who did play the whole TikTok, hence why his video is longer, more informative, and less insulting. Is this video about Chappell Roan? No! If it was, it would be that she had an extremely rough year. But a life-changing one at that. Leave the girl alone! H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Sorry, I had the hot to go. Before I get to the last chunk, I have a little intermission for you. That is to shine a spotlight on an absolute piece of shit who got his comeuppance. I'm Alex. This man made me absolutely despise him after he fueled the fire for his buddy Slazzo's allegations that he was an abuser. He turned on his friend who had to suffer a decline in channel subscriptions because even though he was completely and utterly innocent, people couldn't move on from it, and because Alex decided to lie about it and make things a lot more legitimate because he was a friend, mainly because he was projecting. When I saw the clip of Alex saying,
just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
Yeah, acting like this is all just me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up.
I was alone in my in-laws' house, and I screamed at the top of my lungs like Jesse and Walter.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Your celebration! Yes! It was magnificent. I just need to get that out of my system because I was cheering and I like to see an absolute fucking goblin get taken down to Funky Town called Loser Hell. Thank you, Lewis. You're welcome. People are now saying, wait, he was always like this? Yeah, he was. Now, what point was this video supposed to be about? Misinformation and integrity is the biggest issue that is surrounding the commentary space. Misinformation is what a dark corner of the commentary goblins thrive off of doing. Slop channels mainly. Y'all remember when they jumped on the Mr. Beast updates like they were Harry's letters? But then, out of nowhere, Soggy the White rode on his horse of integrity with his bowl of cereal army to call out Mr. Beast's main accuser. The world of commentary goblins hissed at the cereal bowl. How dare you call out the eye, you dog pack 404! Hiss! Hiss! And Soggy the White spoke 2 words. Content Cup. And the eye of Dogpack 404 exploded, and his biggest coping goblins were like, but he had a flight paid. And then Soggy the White was like,
shut up.
And then Mr. Beast, who was a rat the entire time, was like, see, it's the 0.2. Now, was that all paraphrasing? I don't know, actually. The moldy Luxley, actually. This is a Luxley, actually. It's a luxurious product. Very luxurious. If you bite into these, healthy cheese pizzas, they will taste like gold. They're probably made of gold. You will lose all your teeth. They shatter like glass. I'm very hungry for this. The moldy lunchly targeted at children that was sent to my door is looking really tasty. Shut up! One more tale that I have to tell was of the Intermission controversy and the world of content goblins versus Noah Samsen. And yes, I will be talking like this for the entire segment. If you've watched my I'm 18 Now video, you'll know that I watch his stuff, so going into this you might think I'm a little biased. It may sound like it, but I am not. I watched Illumination's Perks of Being the Fat Kid video around the same time it came out, and I thought it was lovely. I still think it's a great awareness video about people going through that and being a little lighthearted about it. Unfortunately, a certain guy, or guys, plural, thought, fat acceptance in my United States? You're actually harming people by being positive. The usual grifter fatphobic bullshit you hear. Ryan Beard made a great video on the topic, but unfortunately, Think Before You Sleep, which is a channel, faceless commentary one at that, made a video about her and played dumb when his supporters went and doxed her. Yes, that happened!
On December 21st of last year, the Storytime animation YouTuber Illumination released a video called Perks of Being the Fat Kid. 2 months later, the anti-woke YouTube channel Think Before You Sleep, hereafter referred to as Sean, hi Sean, responded to Illy's video in a video titled Fat Acceptance Cartoon. Right after Sean posted this response, the comment section on Illy's video went through some changes. It was flooded with hate comments, threats, insults, inflammatory accusations, also a lot of anti-Semitism, so that's kind of weird. When one of her followers reached out on Tumblr to ask if she'd seen the video, Illy replied, and after expressing frustration about the harassment she was receiving, she ended the post by asking her followers to report the video. In response to this one Tumblr post, Sean made a whole new video, Woke YouTuber is Trying to Deplatform Me, in which he accused Illy of leading a campaign of targeted harassment
campaign,
and mass flagging
campaign against me, mass flagging campaign, mass flag his channel, mass flagging
against him and his smaller channel,
deplatform a smaller creator, harass a much smaller creator
in order to deplatform him,
deplatform me, to try and get me deplatformed
and take away his source of income.
Take away my source of income.
The only evidence he has provided for any of these accusations is that one Tumblr post. This new video from Sean brought Illy even more
targeted harassment,
which culminated in her receiving death threats, rape threats, and being doxxed. For her safety, she was forced to leave her home state, breaking the lease on her apartment, which cost her over $10,000 in legal fees. Sean, meanwhile, made out with a slightly better deal. 3 videos, 2.3 million views, 40,000 new subscribers, and a big stack of Google AdSense money.
Noah is someone I think gets dogged on for no reason at all. He's very intelligent, calm, cares a fuck ton about people, he actually does research, and he's really handsome and strong. But he's extremely good at triggering those with simple-minded brains, like right-wing slop channels. Ooh! I said the quiet part out loud. Ooh, sorry, I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't really slop myself either.
Please, shut.
He causes Sneeko to scream. And that makes me cream.
Holy mother of God!
I put Walter White coming in the script. Do you have trouble with your car insurance? Noah and Think have butted heads with videos multiple times, and I don't get why anyone would not be on Noah's side unless you are against his views. Because Noah actually addresses people's videos in full, actually to the point of making 5 parts debunking one, to make sure that all the points are properly responded to, which is honestly respectable, and not a waste of time like the creator of Why I Hate BreadTubers claims it is. It isn't a waste of time if you're properly responding to it. Even if he didn't make it into parts, he still would have made a long video, which he has consistently done. He just wanted to switch things up a bit. Talking about Noah like I'm his lawyer. Jesus Christ. I mean, I was properly educated about Sneeko thanks to his video. Oh, speaking of... I'm dropping the voice, actually. That segment's done. Sneeko was someone that likes to be the villain so that commentary channels can put food on the table while giving him exposure. But Sneeko is someone who deserved to be deplatformed, and the only time I ever agree with someone telling their audience to mass report someone is when Nick is Not Green told his audience to do that to Sneeko.
And before we begin, I do want to say that most of the time I don't believe that deplatforming someone is the proper way to deal with a controversy. A lot of times creators that I disagree with on a personal level are mostly harmless, and I don't believe that disagreeing with someone's personal values are ground for removal from YouTube or Twitch or any other social media platform. In general, policing content can be dangerous, but as you're about to see, Sneeko has grossly violated YouTube's terms of service and qualifies for removal from the website.
I want to be abundantly clear. I don't watch Nick's content anymore because I thought it was boring and replaceable, just like Cody's. But it was because of Jimmy Robbins' video on him basically bullying people both subtly and not that has made me permanently unsubscribe to him. So, if anyone's going to say, of course he's a Nick fan, I used to be, but not anymore. I'm a fan of his hilarious girlfriend, because she makes me laugh. and laugh so hard. Hey guys, happy little day today. Now, I'm not on it anymore. Miniature side quest. I was going through the channels I subbed to for this video to clean out the ones that I don't watch anymore. And the channels that he's a part of, it's just his face. Isn't that weird? I mean, besides his like main and second channel, it's like it's two collab channels. But like it's kind of a weird observation that I've gathered. So, you know, it's probably, you know, completely different from things, but it just rubs me like sandpaper, you know. But do you know why I agree with Nick to ban Sneeko? Not only because, and I quote, Sneeko is a raging hypocrite, cuck misogynist, anti-Semitic who's also extremely stupid but pretends like he's a modern philosopher. It's not just because of that. It's also because he did this during a hate watch of a Chad video. Chad is also someone who makes me laugh, and laugh so hard. I'm sorry that this is the first time I verbally speak of Chad, but she's a big influence. If you watched I'm 18 now, you will see you will see the famous character Jer.
My name is Jer.
Yes, exactly. Shut up! God bless the queen of commentary. But Sneeko did this.
He reacted to a video she made about a TikTok dating coach, and I'm just going to play the video here so nothing can be left out of context, but I am going to issue a huge content warning for sexual assault, so if that's something that you're uncomfortable with in any way, I would leave the video now.
You know what's so funny about the internet? It hides the fact, and like this feminist garbage hides the fact that she's attracted to that guy making the videos. It is what it is. Girls, you could vouch for it. You know it's true. She would. She would. And you know what's true? What's so predictable? You could tell by the way she's talking that she hasn't been properly in a long time. It's been a while. So she's on the internet making this garbage video, promoting all this feminist garbage to your fucking lonely girls in the comment section. What you really need, Chad, is some yeah, shut up with your feminism. Yeah, come here. That's what you need. And she's gonna go, that's what you need. You need some sense. Fuck back into you.
Okay.
And you know what they're gonna do?
That's enough. Enough of that. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. I'll take what the fuck for 400, Alex. I don't care who you are. Pretending to rape someone should result in you getting banned. Good riddance. Anyone up for a palate cleanser? And a fib I have to own up to? No! I know, the unreliable narrator situation is buck wild. I get it. I hear you. I hear you. I realized while making this that I don't really want to make a slop video essay. It's already been done and there's not much left to really say outside of maybe a few extra jokes I can make at the thumbnails and titles. Except I would do the H-bomb thing where I would make it about more Pegasus, who has a lot of baggage in his catalog. What caught my eye was a Noah Samsen video and a video about the break-dancing Bitcoin dad drama. Can you guess which side he's on? I want to talk about the slop and weird titles of regular commentary channels as well, where they just put this YouTuber did a bad, with the thumbnail being get a load of this crazy cute, and for 20 minutes they just say, guys, this is cringe. Which is like, you know, commentary at its finest. I get it. I've been around the scene. I've seen a fair amount. Okay, I'm well versed. I'm commentary pilled, I get that. But it's kind of frustrating, because it seems like there are so many creators that are algorithm pilled that the titles are just clickbait now. Black out the thumbnails, and you have no clue what the thumbnail is about. Unless you watch Right-Wing Grifter, in which their bigotry can paint the picture, which is going to become a lot more saturated because their daddy, whom they dick ride, is now president, and his right-hand man is a guy who can't even make a fucking truck without cutting corners, and I agree with Drew when he says that it looks like a truck that hasn't even loaded in yet. They're still keeping the clickbait going, either if it's by intention or not, especially with the slop, because they're just a clickbait article, which half the article is just information everybody reading already knows, And what they are really there for is a simple sentence. Perfect example. Look at this. It's an hour long for one tweet. An hour long for one tweet. Sure, okay, the guy spends like the first minute of the video going over the new tweet, which doesn't even relate to the KSI drama. It doesn't even fucking relate because DanTDM is an actual fucking human being who just like doesn't want to feed into it. Because he knows it's better to not do it, to not wake the dragon. And the guy just says, hey, if you are confused, let me catch you up to speed, and just goes through it. The entire thing leading up to that. It doesn't take an hour to go through that. It doesn't, unless it's needless padding. Unless it's needless padding. You wanna know what? I can sum it up in fucking 10 seconds. Watch. Okay, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, KSI made a Lunchables product. Then TNM was like, that's kind of cringe, guys. And then KSI just kept just milking the shit out of it to release a song. And then Dan TDM just said nothing. He just didn't care. Was it 10 seconds? I don't care. That was quick enough. That could sum up the entire thing. It sums up the entire fucking thing. You don't need any more tweets. You don't need any more things to show. It's just that. It's just that, guys. It's just that. Let me just have a little tirade right here, as if I'm not already doing that enough. So we're having attention deficit right now, right? Because of like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and whatnot. I see that. But the fact that we have this...
So, yeah, that was DanTDM's newest tweet, which wasn't actually responding to the beef. However, if you're new to this situation...
That are so boring! The most boring shit imaginable. That's just the same thing as if it's a hyperfixation. My hyperfixation is Dexter, and it's going to be until I finish the series and listen to the books. Maybe a little bit afterwards, I don't know, because, you know, Original Sin is about to premiere right now. So, like, I'm excited, ecstatic for it, because I saw the clip and it looked really promising. So, that's my hyperfixation. But is someone's hyperfixation just a KSI tweet? I mean, it's not far-fetched. I mean, people have that. I'm not, like, saying it, but the fact that these people are just, like, there's, like hundreds of thousands of people have the same thing? Like, okay, I get it. You know, sometimes you'll get a new viewer, and they won't know what the fuck you're talking about. I get it. But I didn't know who the fuck Logan Paul was. And then I watched a Pyro video about it, an old Pyro video about it, and I was caught up. I was caught up. And it was so simple because it was new information. It wasn't just recycling the old ones. Maybe it was a reference in a sentence, but it was just there. It was just new stuff. He waited for new stuff, and he could elaborate on it without it being boring as shit. And it just boggles my mind that people are getting away with this. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Calling this the palate cleanser is wild. But I mean, then again, it's up against whatever he just did, so, you know, anything is better than that. But what I'm really getting at here with this section is that I thought I'd help you, aspiring commentary and slop channels, with the titles of your epic time wasters, videos. If I may.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on!
Evil Knife Guy is at it again. The Mr. Beast interview situation is buck wild. This YouTuber is going places. The situation is down bad for me to cover. Drinking the situation slop for 24 hours. This YouTuber did something crazy. Watch to the end. The fentanyl situation has me on all fours. PyroLive hasn't talked about this. Slippery slop situation has me falling down. Low Taper Ninja Blevins cried on stream. This is so sad. More Pegasus made me pregnant with child. It's a boy. More Pegasus cheat on me with the Lunchley brothers situation is crazy. I'm crying. The giving birth drama has it out for me. The child support situation is insane. My wife's boyfriend is Evil Knife Guy. The afterlife situation is out of this world. I died. Rest in power. Okay, lightning round. I gotta think of commentary YouTubers I haven't mentioned yet. Abilene Sabrina, Adam McIntyre, Andy King, Anna Marie Sforcino, Dead Domain, Eddie Birdback, Ethan is online, Blazefire, Froggy Frogbait, iNabber, Jacob Sharp, Jarvis Johnson, Kirkin Dassner, Quite, Lewis Spears, Lil Joe, Matt Bernstein, Memulus, Nerd, Nikki Carrion, Piley, Ro Ramden, Sajid I think I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. Sam Collins, Swoop, Ted Nivison, and Thought Slime. Yes! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! H-O-T-D. I guess Mark Hamill can't make it to the holiday special. If I missed any, it's probably because I either already mentioned them or I forgot they existed. Sorry. Either I quantify them as an essay-based channel, or I quantify them as a slop content, hence Penguin 0. Okay, let me be frank. Slop is commentary, but it's a different type, and the majority of them I wouldn't really recommend anyway. The secret title of this video should have been like, commentating on commentary, side quest, slop channels can suck my ding dong. I know how to do the YouTube game.
I'll game it myself.
Pick a style, dude. Pick a style. Pick a style. Like you want your hair to look so cool so bad, but you can't because you have a fucking big ass head, and you can't do any of that. You can't do any of that. Yeah. It was this all rage bait for those content farm people to talk about me? I don't know. I'm just a guy with 534 subs who hit a peak in 2020 because of a guest on YTP and has been crashing out ever since, both in real life and on YouTube. Because YouTube, of course, is not real life. It's fictional. This is fictional. I'm not real. I'm actually made of polygons right now. This is a 3D animation. ILM, take notes. Okay, now, did this video make any sense coherently? Possibly not. It was all over the place, and there was way too many fibs on my part. Really, in truth, I don't want to dedicate hours of my week working on a video about slop that gets like 30 views at the most. I'd rather spend those hours playing TF2 and listening to Dexter.
I stared down at the grubby little insect and felt myself fill with loathing. The thing was drooling snot and blood all together, the ugly wet slop burbling across his face.
Oh no! I can't escape the slop! I gotta get out of here! Oh no! It's already Christmas! It's supposed to come on the 30th of November! Curse you, inability to be productive! Never mind the red one poster. Curse you! I guess I'm doomed forever. Oh well, this is a Clustertruck of a video, and Clustertruck's a game people play for their videos. Commentary is something I could go more in depth on, but I think what I have right now is good, especially with 53 minutes. I am so sorry, it was supposed to be 20. If there is a high demand for it, I might make a part 2, but for now, I don't think that'll be the case. And again, I changed my mind on making the slop video, so anything could happen. In the meantime, I hope some of you took something out of this, even if it was just a little Mona Lisa smile. At the end of the day, like, these videos are just to make people, like, happy. Like, a good, kind of a good escape. I don't know. I touched on some, like, kind of heavy stuff in here, especially with that one clip. But, like, I pretty much like being people's jester, so, if anything. I hope some of you just had a good time during this. I know I did. Until I had to edit it. I think this might be a reboot of a Poor Man's Talk Show. I'm not sure. If anyone likes to, just comment a thought, request, or anything. I'm small enough where I can see and read all comments if YouTube decides to notify me.
103 views, 10 likes. I'm the dislike.
Soul-crushing information. But I guess it's time to plan out the perfect day, where I sit and watch the new Kurtis Conner video.
Say that again?
Kurtis Conner?
Say that again.
Scuttle Cornelius?
Say that again.
Skittles Cornell?
No, the other thing.
Live from SNL.
Say that again.
Curtis Pogger.
Say that again.
Squirtus Mogger.
Say that again. Say
that.
Again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say that one more goddamn time.
Shirtis Conner.
Look from my wardrobe.
Chromacopia green, like pickle Rick. Chromacopia, I've got a cold, I'm pretty sick. Mocha Starbucks, coffee, hot brown drink. Coffee, 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 I need to drink my coffee. Pickle make a motherfucker.
I think we'll do it again. Huh, chat?
Pyro, not gonna lie, it looks like you peed in that shaker cup. Massive L to you. Keep up the good work.
Urinate. That looks more like tea than...
I gotta call Cope on this one, G.
Okay. No. We think I piss in the bottle? What are you 12?
Sounds like someone peed in their own booby shaker
piss in
cup.
the bottle. I didn't piss in the bottle. You 12, Gib. Mods. Bam. 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 I didn't piss in here. I'm not drinking my own piss. I'm drinking mango gamer subs.
I remember when you said the famous catchphrase, Metro's boomin' track.
Pyro don't lie to us. We saw you do it earlier in the mod, just like the time when we saw you with the female Pyro mod in Team Fortress 2. Bitch.
Slop.